way because I'm not doing it for you.
Oh my God, no.
All right, here we go.
You should do like each one.
I'm more interested in both.
Sucio Talk. Chef Powerhouse is on the show. I don't give a fuck. We out here in Oakland. Celebrating everyone out here. What's up, chefs? Woo! You guys are on camera. How's that feel? Okay, aquí estamos. This is the Latin Summit here on Sucio Talk. Latin chefs only. Fuck off everyone else. Let's go around the table, introduce yourselves. I'm sure people out there that listen to the show know you because they're chef fanatics and you guys are royalty. I don't give a fuck what you say. All right, all of you sitting here right with me. Who are the guests in the studio? Just shout out real quick. Hello out there. Hello. We got some guests in the studio watching along as we record Sucio Talk here. All right, so Juliana, what's up?
What's up?
How you doing?
Myself? I'd rather somebody present myself.
Oh. Okay. Okay, well, I'll have Nacho do that since he's the love of your life. The love of your life. We'll get a little Nacho. Who is she? Who is Juliana?
Okay, Juliana, the most incredible person in the world.
Oh, okay.
So she's Brazilian, chef probably 10 years ago. She works in a lot of places, incredible places. Now she's working this new project.
Such as where?
Yeah, such as where? Where has she worked?
Where has she
Drop
worked?
the names, bro. Let the fans out there know, all the little chefs, all the little cooks that listen to the show.
Okay, so you start probably 10 years ago on Roberta Subrac in Brazil. So she's very known because I think it was the first woman chef making like
Tasting menus in Brazil.
yeah, tasting menu in Brazil.
Uh-huh.
She was the chef of the president too, so she was very known. And you went to La Salle. So La Salle, this incredible place from Rafa Costa Silva. He was a chef on Mugaritz too.
Mm-hmm.
Like incredible place, and he was incredible too. And then you went to Mugaritz.
And that's where you met.
That's where we met.
We met in Brazil,
Yeah.
but in Mugaritz things happens.
Right. There you go. A lot of things happen in Mugaritz. That place is infamous. You guys talk about that place very well. Can you like give me one sentence, Mugaritz, in one sentence to you? What does it mean? Imposible. Ah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, no.
Literal.
Pueden hablar también en español, olvídate. Esto es Sucio Talk. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Lo que sea.
Life changing.
Lo posible, lo imposible.
That's true. All right, we'll get into your story more because they're like just dropping all these bombshells. Oh, she used to work here. She used to like, how the fuck did you work there? How? ¿Cómo tú te encontraste en esos sitios? You know, you got. I always find that interesting. And then my boy over here, what's up, Andres? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man.
It's been a while.
It has been a while.
Yeah.
I'm good. Wait, am I supposed to introduce myself?
No, man. People know who the fuck you are. I'm just saying what's up, man. It's fucking Snail Bar, bro. Snail Bar, bitch. Out here in Oakland. I'm surprised. Have you had any like classic OG Oakland people come through your spot? Like, has E40 blessed you yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Wish.
All right, E40.
Yeah, we had Fez pop in.
Okay.
You know, Fez from Euphoria.
Okay. No, who's that?
Fucking Agnes Cloud. Yeah, Agnes Cloud, rest in peace. He came in with his homie.
Oh, wait. I know who you're talking about. I know the homeboy. Never mind. No.
Yeah,
okay, goddamn, rest in peace.
I know he came through. That's some Oakland.
Yeah, that's Oakland.
Nobody
that's royalty right there.
Spoke more positively of Oakland around the world than this motherfucker.
This guy.
Yeah, he was the man. He loved Oakland.
Yeah. That's legit, man. You've been holding down Oakland for a while now.
Dude, I love Oakland.
You went to the first Michelin party in Oakland. How was that?
I did.
Yeah. How was that?
That's crazy.
I
mean,
bet.
honestly, just seeing all these great cooks from all around California, just there. It's like being normal people.
Mm-hmm.
which, you know, they are. They're just people.
Right.
You
It's
know,
just
but I was
literally
like-
just people.
But, you know, like, I like romanticize cooking, you know, like, when I was young, like, I would, like, look at these cookbooks of, like, the greats, like,
Right.
you know, like, fucking Grand Acets and, you know, like, read the books of, like, the French Laundry and everything. And I was just, like, seeing these people there was just, like, wow, these people are, like, literally sitting down waiting to see if they went up or down, you know. It's like, it was really cool. It's, like, champagne everywhere, caviar and shit. Just, like, it was, like,
Right.
it was sick. We had a great time.
Hell yeah, baby.
Yeah.
I hope that doesn't stop.
Well, you know, like,
that keeps going,
I have
you
a
know?
hard kind of relationship with it because, like, I genuinely don't, like, really want to get a star because I feel like the dynamic of what the restaurant is would change for people. And, for example, we got the Bib Gourmand, and for me, I was like, oh, shit. Like, at first, I was like, let's go for the star. But then I was like, like, what does that say about us? If we're like a 1 Michelin star restaurant, you become like only reservation. It becomes a bit inaccessible, right? And that's not what the business was about. Like, we were trying to put out the best food we can in a setting that is like unpretentious and that people can just have. That is not just a destination restaurant. That it's a neighborhood spot that anybody can come to, and it's chill, and people of all walks of life can just sit down and eat some good food,
Right.
drink some wine.
When you get inducted into the Bib Gourmand realm of things, and does Michelin talk to you?
Yeah.
Are they in communication with you?
Yeah. We talked the whole time that I was like, since I first got the email about the nomination.
Right.
Yeah, and it was just like, oh shit,
Do you get like an agent assigned to you?
pretty much.
Okay, got you.
Yeah,
I figured that.
they're like kind of, they're very mysterious. Like, the emails are extremely vague and just like you don't really know what's going on.
Right.
Yeah.
I always wonder how they pick their inspectors.
Yeah, I'm trying to be one of those.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Be
more
out
than
in the
us.
open.
Yeah.
Be out in the open.
Dying
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah,
How
dine
many-
everywhere.
Yeah, how much money they made a year.
That's true.
They brought
That's
it
very
to
true.
Miami,
Nacho
yeah.
is bitter over there. He's like, fuck them. Fucking tire company. You know what? All these years, Michelin guide, this and that, I never bought a Michelin tire. You know what I mean? I never felt compelled to be like, I need a Michelin tire. So
That'd be so tacky.
I don't think it's working. I don't think it's working. So Nacho, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good.
It's been a
Like,
fucking long time.
probably 6 years.
Yeah. Can we talk about the best restaurant you ever worked at? It's called Sunshine Food Market in St. Helena,
man.
California. Yeah, I went there. My bro was behind the meat counter, and I was like, "Is that Nacho? Yeah. What the fuck is Nacho doing here?"
That's a good story.
Oh yeah. How did
wait.
you end up working at Sunshine Food Market?
So,
It's a supermarket in St. Helena.
Wait. But I feel like we're missing the very important part. Like, who is Nacho? And that needs to be returned by you. Because this guy is a fucking legend.
Okay.
Yeah. So Ignacio Zuzulich, I'll present him if he doesn't present himself.
Like,
yeah, I prefer you.
Yeah, I know. He just had to do it. Let's go. What do you got?
So Nacho grew up in a restaurateur family. So he grew up in literally running in the kitchen, and that was his life since he's a kid. He did not want to be a cook. He started cooking because one day his dad left for vacation, and then the cooks didn't show up, and he just had to jump in the line and do service, and that's how his dad came to discover that he was in service, and he never went out of service since then. He's always been in the industry. And from then, that's when he went for the first time after working a couple of years at his restaurant in Argentina called Herencia. He went to Brazil, to La Salle, and that's where we met. And from there, he went to Michel Bras in France. So he had a stage there, a little time in Michel Bras. After that, he went to Mugaritz, and that's where we met, and we met Andres as well.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I was meeting a young Andres.
Oh, he was.
Were you guys already there when?
He was the best in the kitchen.
He was
so
the best.
normally when you get there, see Andres working and say, "Oh, this guy knows
This is the
how to
guy.
work.
Yeah.
This is the guy." Yeah.
You're running around, getting
yeah.
shit done.
I took it super serious.
Yeah,
I
for
was
sure.
like, I gave it all up to be there. Like I really wanted to make sure that I was doing, that I was doing a good job while I was there. Like I cared a lot. I like go home and I would study my day, and I was like just really into it. I was at CDP the whole time that I was there, from like literally first designated team. I was kind of doing it.
Hell yeah, bro. Did you guys all work with Johnny Sparrow?
They did not.
Okay.
No, Johnny came with my year, and Johnny had to leave. Like I think it was like 6 months in or something. So he had a family emergency. Yeah, but yeah, no, I love that guy.
Fuck yeah, you guys got to do a dinner together.
We did do a dinner together.
That's pretty dope, man.
Yeah, we did. That was sick, man. I fucking love that guy. He's so funny.
You guys are writing history right now. I don't care what no one says. When anything gets done in culinary, you're writing history.
It's very true.
And it's not even for us. Like, fuck us. Like, it's for the kids. It's for the people who are interested in it now. Who, like, you make it possible for them to be like, man, I can, like, own a fucking wine bar where I cook whatever the fuck I want. I play whatever the fuck music I want. You know what I mean? And that's dope.
Yeah.
But it's definitely important, too, to instill upon them that it's important to pay your dues, just like you guys did.
Big
You guys
facts.
worked for a motherfucking long time.
Big facts. I mean, I talk about this shit all the time. Is that like I really hope that the future of like gastronomy pays their dues and doesn't just jump the gun and forget about the discipline that is required for you to be able to execute at such a level.
Damn right. So we're back to Nacho. Tell me the story of Sunshine, god damn it.
So we were working on Meadowood on that time.
And Meadowood, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So in that time, I had no papers to work. So I was there like yes and no. Like, I can be there and no. So then they called it back from Mugaritz and say, hey, you want to come back like probably in 2 months to work? So we say yes. But between the time that we were working in Meadowood and like going to Mugaritz,
Back to Mugaritz.
Yeah, back to Mugaritz. So I say, okay, I have to make money. So I have to work. So I get to the streets, and there was
You
this
hit the
guy.
streets.
Yeah, so there was this guy and told me, say, hey, I need money, I need to work. So he told me, okay, you can stay here in the street at 7 a.m. in the morning, and people will come and say, hey, I need you to clean, I don't know, I need to clean a house. You want to come? I don't know, $10 an hour. So
Legitimately.
Yeah.
yeah, so I
So
spent probably
Okay.
2 weeks every day going there. So then the same guy told me, hey, what do you know what do you do in your life?
Yeah.
I say, I'm a cook. So normally I cook every day since why you're here? Yeah, because I need money. So he told me, okay, so you can come here in Sunshine
Yeah.
to work in the kitchen.
Sunshine.
Yeah, so I went there, started cooking,
Yeah.
but you know, I was 21 years old,
Yeah.
probably, or 22. But at that time, like your dream is to be cooking in places like Mugaritz or Meadowood,
Right.
and you're every day there, and like incredible things happens. But when you go to these places where people that every day work, you are more next to the reality of the life of the people. So in that time for me was incredible because I was young. I was trying to work in all these places, thinking that only food and 3 Michelin stars. But there's people working in kitchen every day that they had these incredible histories of life. And you say, oh. So in that time I say, oh, I have to be working in a supermarket. But there's people that probably don't see her families from 2 years or 10 years.
Yeah, and they're
here.
doctors.
Yeah, and
working in
they're
the kitchen.
I'm here, like saying that this is shit when there's like
People in
worse
worse
things.
situations.
Yeah.
So that was like a very good como lección. I don't know.
Yeah, la lección.
Yeah.
God damn.
For my life.
Sunshine, bro.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I asked you about it. Because, I mean, you know, I knew there's something had to come of that. Whether a funny story, and I'm happy you learned a lesson.
Yeah, I remember I always see you and every one of you. I say, oh shit, they're here. So I normally went to the walking to say, okay, I left. Okay, now I go.
No. God damn. You know what? Fuck us. You know? Like sometimes I look at Michelin and sometimes I'm like, sometimes it has to be such a club. So you have to believe that you are the best. Right? And like,
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Enough money, like, you just gotta have enough money to make those changes.
Right, I guess. I mean, we were broke too. I mean, we were just working at this place that had things, so that's everything. We hung on to it, you know? It's like fucking, but goddamn, sunshine. Yeah, I went there because I forgot to order shit. No, straight up.
Wow.
I
No,
forgot to order.
I've been there.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Sometimes you just gotta do it.
Sometimes you got, yeah.
Well, who's gonna get it?
Yeah.
You gotta get it.
Yeah, you gotta get it.
You're the guy that forgot.
They had very good products.
Yeah, the best.
Beautiful. Cardenas Market,
Oh, Cardenas?
pork shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Cardenas.
Yeah, dude, it's the shit.
That's where we get our tostadas.
That
No,
good
wait,
platanos.
we get it from Mi Tierra. Shout out Mi Tierra supermarket in Richmond, California.
Okay.
My sponsor. They're my sponsor.
You guys heading out
Es
all
Las
the way to-
Montañas. Las Montañas, perdón.
Damn. Something in Spanish. She was like, una de esas cosas ahí. Fuck yeah. So what the fuck are you guys doing out here now? You're in California? Where were you? Where you been?
After Meadowood,
Yeah, where'd you
we
go?
went back to Mugaritz.
Okay.
Stayed there for 3 years.
Just
Okay.
just casually.
Just love it.
3 years.
Just
You
a
guys are like,
casual
we love
extra-
it.
Extra 3 years.
Why do you love it so much?
Wow.
Like, what is the thing that is just like, you've been to many great restaurants in the world. Why Mugaritz? Why? Is it the chef? Is it the
No.
place? Is it the
Like, no.
food?
No.
The
It's like something
So-
that takes it from the inside of you and like make you do stuff that you would never think you would be capable to, and like in a good
Yeah,
way,
right.
like, and just believe in whatever and make it true, make it happen, and actually like the impossible. That's why the phrase is like marks so much, because it's like you would never believe that will be possible until you go through this place and until you live this and until you feel this philosophy kind of. And it's just something that makes you so proud at the point that you don't even care if you're sharing this with anybody that you love or anything, or your friends, and nobody understands what you're doing, and you can't explain what food you're cooking because it's almost not even food. And it's so hard, but even though you're so proud, it just makes you feel so good to be there, and so like fulfilling in some way, that it's something that it's hard to find everywhere. After that,
so
you
when
just
you,
have to find different sense, and
so you guys are chasing the magic dragon.
Bro, I mean, it's like literally you're like it's a studio. It's like the things that you're working on there are unlike anything happening in the world. I mean, it's you're there in this white room, you know, just everything's immaculate, head to toe. The place is immaculate 24/7. You know, like
That's beautiful.
they run the their cleanliness systems there are insane. It's like, they even cut the cloths for cleaning in a very specific way, and you have to fold it in a very specific way in order to even have it on your station. Like you had the folding techniques you'd have to. It was so. That place is unlike any other place in the world. It's truly like, I mean, we've all been working at many Michelin star restaurants, but the kind of like precision that they had there was unlike any other, I think. To be able to execute a dish in seconds is so crazy. You have to get everything, like over there they would say it's like paxed, like so everything was portioned in a specific way where it was like heat, 15 seconds, put on the thing, whisk the sauce into a little container, go over it. You have your jar with herbs. You tap it, it falls.
Like in seconds, you have 4 people plating the same plate. That
Sale.
never happens anywhere.
Yeah, sale.
Right.
That's it. Goes out, and you're like, holy
Damn.
shit! Like that was like a whole. These are dishes that are. I mean, it's all works of art. And at the end of the day, it's like you're watching a collection. You're watching whatever, like a runway show. It's all like that expression, that time, that season. That's what it is. It's such a special place.
Damn. You guys make me want to fucking give everything up and just go there.
You should. Fucking just
this.
spend a year out there.
Yeah.
Should be crazy.
Oh,
The cool thing about that place is that they did. We were talking about this earlier today. Like, well, because they came to dinner. We were talking
Amazing
about this.
dinner.
How was
at
dinner?
Snail
Yeah,
Bar.
what did you guys eat?
So good. Everything.
That's usually what happens when you go eat
Oh,
there.
man. So good.
Incredible.
One of the best.
Thank you guys.
Proud to have a Latino over here.
Yeah.
Presenting in fucking Oakland.
I had beans on the menu, dude. I had all
Yeah,
kinds of good stuff. It's fun menu.
No,
Oh.
but the waffles with vanilla was incredible.
The waffles are good. Yeah, it's the details. So like the maple syrup actually came from my friend Shanti, who Shanti.
We didn't meet him.
Oh.
He's from your year.
Yeah.
The year before us.
Yeah. Shanti brought me that Canadian maple syrup. It's like real. It tastes like sap. It's like not even sweet. It's like so fucking good. But yeah, it's like some of that, a little some vanilla beans infused into creme fraiche. Then like some smoked trout roe. The waffles made with brown butter.
Incredible.
It's good.
Hey, bro. I'm gonna love me a brown butter waffle.
Hey, bro. Please.
Yo, have you guys ever had those brown butter chocolate chip cookies from Whole Foods?
They're pretty good.
Yo, them shits are slamming, bro. You gotta get yourself some of those. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm like, I eat something and I'm like, just quit cooking today, right now. You know what I'm saying? Just not doing it. Would there ever be a day? Would you ever quit cooking? And why?
Quick cooking.
Yeah, would you ever be like, fuck restaurants? What would you do if you weren't doing restaurants? You ever thought about it?
Probably I will go into like
Professional wrestling,
Numbers.
I think, definitely.
numbers.
He likes numbers.
I like
Oh,
numbers.
really?
He really does.
Okay.
He's
Numbers.
like the business guy.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That's
Yeah.
legit.
So probably on the business.
Is she more the artist?
Probably.
Yeah.
I think we're just different, but Nacho's our artist too. He's still passionate about knowing how the business works. Like it's beautiful to be an artist and not be able to have a restaurant going on. I mean,
Yeah.
it's beautiful to like think about all these dishes and all these ingredients and all this service and everything. And if it's all in your dream and you can't make it happen because the numbers are not there, then you can't do it. You can't make it happen because he's a reality guy and he's been through it through his whole life because his parents have had restaurants for his whole life. And he went to school for economy for 1 year before he went.
Yeah, 1 year.
cooking.
Shit.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yo.
I prefer
Economita.
everything though.
Yeah.
Wow. It's like my worst nightmare.
Yeah, I can't even think of it. Yeah,
Fucking hate
I was like, I'm
numbers.
just gonna cook, so I don't have to
Bad
go to
choice.
school. You know, that's it. Damn. So you guys were at Mugaritz for 3 years. Now, why'd you leave? Guess that's what I'm gonna say.
I think it got to a point. I think different motives, both of us. I personally was kind of tired of the same thing. It got to the point like the first year is like a challenge. The second year is like, okay, it depends on me to do stuff and to change stuff. Then you change stuff. Then it's all like all beautiful again. And then the third year is just like all the same again. So you're
Right.
like probably wanting to see different things in the world and understand that it is kind of a bubble and there's so much more. And then pandemic hit. And then we were at home for some time. We went back. We were working like 4 days a week at the time at Mugaritz. And our papers were coming to an end. So we said, okay, let's go get this done and come back for maybe a couple of months. And then during that time, we spent some time in Brazil, spent some time in Argentina, and kind of in the middle of it, decided that maybe we didn't want to go back. That we were actually enjoying not being there.
Yeah, at the same time, a lot of the people that were working with us, like all together, like the team, probably they will never be back too. So in that moment you say, okay, I'm here. Why I'm here working? So we have this incredible like people that we were working for 3 years. Andres was one of the guys that is one of the best friends. And when you are thinking, okay, why I'm there? Because
Of the people.
the place, obviously,
Yeah.
but people makes you like every day you are there. You're fact. You're tired, but the guy that is next to you are the same. But he will, it's the same. So, but he will do everything for you to you be better. So that I think it's one of the best thing that you can take from Mugaritz. That the one that is next to you, it's in the same than you. It's fact. It's tired, but he will give you whatever that it's inside of him to you be better. That I think is one of the most incredible things that in Mugaritz, like we learned that it's like, Marines that they will say, I will die for you.
Yeah.
Same
Mugaritz,
sensation.
it's more than, it's a lot of that. And you will not have that in every kitchen.
Yeah.
It will be like, you don't be in my line, get out from here, or like
At McDonald's.
like that's one of the beautiful things that Mugaritz have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys speak about it so beautifully.
It means a lot to all of us.
Yeah. No, that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like brings tears to your eyes. I'm the same way when I talk about Meadowood and shit. It's like,
Yeah, I mean, we have like fucking family all over the world now. All of us. Like,
How many hours we spend in all these places?
yeah, and everybody that was there was from fucking name
Everywhere.
it, Madagascar, Honduras,
Yeah.
Puerto Rico. You like name it. People were there from everywhere, all kinds of levels of experience, all kinds of ages. Like it was, it's fucking crazy.
damn. How long is the season?
9 months.
It was 9 months. Now it's less. I think it's
Oh,
less
really?
and less and less. Yeah.
Like I did a
It'll be
week.
like one.
But
The big season. We prepared all year long for this.
For this week.
I don't know. I don't know if there's any places left in the world that would close for like
So many months. Yeah.
so many months for R&D.
Yeah.
And still,
You're
like,
just-
even when we're
You're
open,
just
you have our day
ordering.
going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
Like,
just ordering product.
it's
And you're
crazy.
just doing things. You're like, oh, for this dish, like I'm gonna try it out. It's like I need like 12 sea urchins.
Okay.
That's two orders.
Yeah.
2 orders. Like the economics of these places
Crazy.
There's just no explanation. Like,
What's the
there's-
tasting menu cost there?
Now
It's cheap.
I think it's $275.
Something. Yeah.
It's cheap. Like for like, dude. Like I heard Alchemist right now is like $2,000,
What?
$2,000 a head to eat at Alchemist.
How many courses?
I don't know, probably like 37 or some shit. Like
Okay, well, I mean,
$2,000, bro.
That's crazy.
That's base price.
I'd do it one time.
A table. This will be $8,000.
$8.
Just
Without wine.
there was just 4 people
Without the
plus
wine.
the bottle of wine.
Bro, we'll just go wash dishes after.
Yeah.
That's almost 10
No problem.
grand, bro, for a 4 top.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Who can go there? Like only there's the 1%.
Not cooks.
It's the 1%, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Would you ever have a restaurant like that could cost that much money? If you could? If they came to you right now and they were like,
If
hey.
somebody was like, here's
Andres,
like $10 million.
yeah, here's
open
like,
the
here's
best restaurant in the world.
Literally. Yeah.
I don't know.
If you didn't dive into it,
Like-
that's a no.
I don't
I mean,
know.
come on.
I mean, it's like, it'd be fun for like, if it was like, maybe if I did it for like 3 months.
Right.
Then I'm down.
That's money,
Then I'm
3 months.
down. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
What?
just, like, it's like a play.
There's a lot of these restaurateurs who always close a lot of restaurants. Like what's his name? Gordon Ramsay. That motherfucker closed like 30 restaurants.
Yeah, no. It's,
And I'm just like,
Yeah.
what happens to that?
it's the
Like,
same.
do
It's
you
the
just-
same. Even, like I'm like, I'm a first time business owner and,
Mm-hmm.
like I am experiencing a lot of these whys. It's just crazy. It's like, if like things become out of your control, it's like the economy will dictate what you do. And, it's like, one of my hardest realizations by far has been just like, when you talk to accounting and, 2 + 2 = 4 and it's not 5, it's just like, it's all there. And you're just like, oh shit, like I have to make drastic decisions in order for this thing to survive another month. You're like it's crazy. So like, I can only imagine when the economy fluctuates and you have that many businesses. Imagine what the losses are multiplied by like 30 restaurants, That's insane. Like one thing's losing 10K in a P&L in 1 month. Another thing is multiplying that by 50. Where the fuck is that money coming from? It's crazy. So that's why. That's what I. That's what I would
Got pretty
think.
dark there for
That's
a
what I
second.
would. That's what I would think. Gordon Ramsay.
Damn it. Are you guys, what's your project right now? What are you guys working on?
You wanna-
Because I know trabajo is what takes you places.
Yeah.
You guys don't,
It does.
if it
Oh
don't
my
make
God.
dollars, it don't make sense for you guys. You're hustling out here.
It's never been about the money.
Right.
Ever.
We made no money. It was.
No. It was for free. We
We
worked for
rare,
free.
we,
But it's
when
work
do
for
we
free.
ever make money?
No, never.
I never have.
Even when you're making money, you're not
Yeah,
making
literally.
Even when you're making money, you're not making money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
No, like in Brazil, Nacho was staging in Brazil for a year. Then he went to France. That was a stage. Then Mugaritz, that was a stage. It was like 3 years with no pay. It's
¿Qué decía tu familia when all that was going on? Like, was your family like, what the fuck?
like,
Why are you making money?
yeah,
my dad is a chef.
Right.
Yeah.
So
he understood.
I think he understood.
Right.
I
And
think.
my mom, she understood, but when she saw the bills, probably no.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's like if you didn't go to school, it's like paying for your school.
Yeah.
Going to like the best places to learn. So
Yeah.
it's an investment.
Literally.
Yeah, in life.
No, I mean, like I was telling him, I was like, his resume, like, cause Nacho actually, like, and maybe did you guys co-run like Mugaritz, or how did that work? Or
Head chef.
you were
chef.
you were a head chef and you were a sous chef.
Yeah, jefe partida.
Oh, jefe de partida, and then you were a head chef.
Yep.
That's such a big accomplishment that even it's like whatever they spent, like ultimately to be head chef there,
Yeah.
That's something that it speaks volumes.
Yeah. Much more than a big salary.
I was just a line cook.
Yeah.
I was just
Just
I was just an omelette guy.
No.
omelet guy. Don't say that.
That dish, man. Oh man, that dish is like I feel like is a good definition of what a place like that would do. It's like, for example, like you get the best walnuts in the world. Fucking, you clean these walnuts till they're impeccable with a microplane. You have to grate, like, let's say, like 1,400 grams of walnut. Dusted walnut weighs point nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah.
Like,
Don't weigh
my
it.
fingertips were fucking all done. Like, I kept,
was most of the
I
weight.
just literally I couldn't even text anymore
Yeah.
because my fucking I would scratch with one,
Yeah.
run out of that one. I was like, oh fuck, that hurt, and then I go into the next one. Then I was just like, I couldn't fucking touch anything, and it was like this amount of grated heat, like walnut, to like some egg yolks that were circulated, and then you would fold that together, season it with some heavy cream, and then like you have a pan like this big, and then you have to make this like perfect omelet, like like, you know, with just like a little spatula. It's like you're cooking on this like fucking like induction like stove, making the tiniest omelet of your life, you know, made from walnut.
Yeah. And the only thing that matters is that fucking omelet
Yeah.
in that moment.
It was just that
Yeah.
with like walnut oil and some salt.
Sounds like a fucking amazing dish.
Honestly, it was really. Oh, you know what? It had the cederela roja, which was like you know, it's a very special herb. Actually, I have it tattooed right here.
Oh,
That's
there
exactly
you go.
what it looks.
What's it taste like?
Honestly, it tastes like foie gras and caramelized onion. It's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, there was only one of those plants, I think, at the by the entrance.
So you need a very little of it? Or you guys just fucking...
Depends on how
You get it if you
how
get it.
young
Yeah.
the
When the
leaf.
leaf is the end.
Depends on how young the leaf is.
Right, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a dish that would define that kind of place for me.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Mugaritz. Are you guys doing any dishes like that now, or your spot right now?
No,
Very different.
Right.
very different.
Do you wish you were? Is it like the food you want to cook, or you guys like not?
Probably no.
Uh-huh.
I don't think so.
Like we are cooking every day now.
Right.
Like sometimes we two, no one else cooking,
Yeah.
but for 100.
Right.
So
For
we
100
can
people.
do
Yeah.
omelets.
Yeah, no. You're like...
No time for
We definitely do at Snail Bar. I feel like whenever we do like any guest like homie nights, like I go crazy on people. You know, like I don't like there's like we just do whatever. You know, like we really try to push ourselves for these dinners. And you know, it's like 7 courses. So it has to be impactful, and I think that it has to be creative, and I think that it has to be like really delicious. You know, so we do fuck around with like some techniques of, you know, but like I think like the level of sophistication now in gastronomy has gone from how much can I do to like how effective can I be, and how can I put out something that is like sophisticated, thoughtful, new, delicious, fresh, like just like more, you know, more so than just like this is like 15 techniques with a tomato, you know, 1996 El Bui, you know.
Where is the tomato? There's no tomato.
No more.
It was all a strawberry, but
We
we
have
named it a
juiced
tomato
it.
dish. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was never.
It's
it
over.
was never a
The
tomato,
people
it was a
figured it
strawberry.
out.
Yeah.
They're like, wait a minute. What's the food cost on
Why does
that?
tomato taste like a strawberry? But you know,
Crazy.
but yeah, I think I'm so excited to see the generation of like cooks from my era, like to see all of their projects. Like I'm genuinely like very like I love going to see friends' projects. It's like one of my favorite things ever. Like I just did a dinner with my friend Giuseppe, who owns this place called Fugaz in Mexico City. if you're going to Mexico City,
Oh, shit,
go to
okay.
Fugaz. Is the best restaurant in Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah, just seeing like, you know, a Colombian guy
Uh-huh.
that fell in love with a girl. She went to Mexico and he followed her.
Classic story.
And he opened up. He just opened this spot up, and it's like so cool. He's just like, you know, it's like literally it's a table, a 2-door fridge, and another table with like 3 induction burners. That's it. You know, it's like the smallest fucking place you can imagine.
Right.
It was literally like, I would say it's like 400 square feet, with like a tiny little stair that is like the place where they cook. That's
Damn.
Yeah.
People doing it with a little bit nowadays.
I mean, you guys saw it today, you know, like we're, you know,
Right.
like a panini press and like 2 induction burners and
I just said I didn't see any
little
fires in
little
here.
oven. No, that's it. It's
Do you
just-
grill outside at all?
we like if we're gonna do something outside. I mean, we did it once. It didn't really work
Yeah.
that well.
What's up with that neighbor? What's up with that?
He fucking hates me, man.
Is he still there?
He hates me.
Does
man.
he still live there?
Still lives there?
He still lives there.
Yeah,
He refused to leave.
he refused to leave.
So it's either you or him.
It's me.
Do you ever think you'll leave that spot for a different spot in Oakland?
No, I don't. I'm trying to stay there for as long as I can. Yeah, if I don't, I don't really want to go anywhere else.
Right.
I don't want.
Why would you?
I don't want to move out of that space while I'm here cooking in Oakland. No.
You get the best of both worlds. You know. Would you ever go back to Florida?
No, I think I want to move. I want to move to either Marseille or Auvergne in France. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do it as soon as my lease is up.
Okay.
Me and my partner Joel are talking about moving out there.
Yeah. I just went to this place called Hobosh in Mexico. It's an island off the coast of Cancun. Bro, that shit was magic. For real, bro. I'm telling you, I've been talking about this shit since I've been back. I've been like, damn, take me back. So the whole place is not rock. It's just all soft sand. So when the tide comes up, the entire island floods. And the way to get around is these dune buggy taxis that they got. Or you walk on the beach. And like I'm telling you, I didn't put on shoes for the whole time I was there.
Oh, man.
You know, it
What
was
about
just
your stuff? You just hanging out?
no, we were staring at a spot, you know, but it was legit. So if you ever get a chance, go to Hobosh, man. I'm telling you. And they're building a whole
Hobosh?
Hobosh, yeah.
Hobosh.
HOLBOX.
Oh.
Like Hobox.
Floods just like Guerneville.
Yeah. There you go. Just like Guerneville. Yeah. Probably sister cities. Who knows? So,
We haven't been there through the
Yeah.
floods yet, but everybody talks about it all the time.
the floods of Guerneville?
Yeah. Like how it's going to look like.
Yeah.
You
When
heard
does
it
that
at
happen?
The local saloon.
You guys should have a flood party.
Yeah.
Like flood dinners.
Everything is
Yeah,
like,
dinner.
yeah.
Yeah.
Flooded everybody
Flood
like,
dinner.
in the water.
Hey,
Oh, man.
why not?
All the houses are like lifted. Everybody, because you're right next to the Russian River. So,
You're prepared.
yeah, everybody's prepared for that.
I love
So,
going to the
what's the
river.
name of this place that you guys are at? Just keep it.
So the name is the Lodge at Don Ranch. So, like, it's a resort. Like, they have like 100 years. The place. So now it's owned by a new owner. So we opened on May. May, yeah, it was May.
Of
So
this
since
year.
we opened, we are working on the restaurant.
Right. How did he find you?
Long story too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got time. We got time.
So when we came back from Spain, we spent some time in Brazil, and then we went to Argentina to open this restaurant for a friend. He's the guy that has the only fine dining in Cordova, but he was opening his casual restaurant in a big place. He wanted some help, he called Nacho's dad. He said, I know these guys are coming for vacation, but can I steal them to open this restaurant? He said, yes. So we went and helped him for 6 months. And after that, we went and spent like 2 years working with the family business. So in Herencia, where Nacho grew up, and the other 2 restaurants that they have in golf courses. And then at this point, we were looking for something different. We were thinking about leaving Argentina and almost went to Thailand. Almost. But
For
then this
Gagan?
to open a restaurant in Thailand.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And we're kind of excited because we haven't been to Asia and we wanted to like spend some time there. But actually, it was good to come back to California because it was also a place that we really liked when we lived here. And so there's this chef, Fernando Troca, that had a program, like a restaurant with the same owners in New York.
Yeah.
And they were looking for somebody to open this place. So I said, I know these chefs. They're in Argentina, but they will never come if the kitchen looks like this. So you better change everything before. So they kind of changed a couple of things and renewed the place and the cabins and the restaurant and everything. And then he said, well, I have this place you guys want to come and see. And we're already like ready to leave Argentina. So it was like kind of the same timing. And that's when we came here in the beginning of 2023.
Okay, dope. And so what's the plan? You guys are going to stay here? See this out?
Yeah, for some time, yes.
Like forever?
Forever is a hard
I
word.
don't know for forever, but for the next.
For the foreseeable future?
Yeah.
Got it. Build the
I
spot.
like here.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good spot.
Cali's the best.
Yeah.
Honestly, it is, man.
Best America's got.
People, exactly. If you ain't going to live
honestly,
here,
like
live
you
in
live in New
Spain.
York, but New York is like 6 months cold right now. Like, Miami's too hot, so you move to California.
Yeah.
That's true. We got the
Best
This
fucking
guy
weather.
is watching here. He's all quiet, but he also worked at Mugaritz with us.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
How do you know him?
He's front of house, and he's now wine director at 8 Tables in San Francisco.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
wine
in the
director.
same world.
He's super young too.
Yeah.
He
Like
almost blinded the wine that I
Yeah.
took to the table today.
Damn. Okay. So how do you guys know him? How do we know you?
He worked at Mugaritz.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you
Mugaritz.
just told me that.
Literally, bro.
Dude, hey, what are you going to say? It's been a long day.
Genaro.
Been over there at OpenAI, doing my shit over there.
Open AI.
Yeah, I took the chef job over there
Where?
at OpenAI. Like the Chat GPT people?
Ah.
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, that's right. It's like
Artificial
it's like
intelligence.
it's like the new Google in San Francisco.
You work at an AI.
Fuck yeah.
Directed for chefs like in
Okay.
this in the
Are your
area.
employees AI?
No. I hope they are. No problems, right? Chef, I can't come to work. I'm fucking none of that shit. None of that shit.
Let's go.
Yeah. No, yeah, it was a weird thing. I was opening a restaurant. You guys know that.
No,
I-
a little bit of
I
it.
had to bounce. I had to
Heard.
bounce. People were dirt bags, Tratando gente mala. So me fui, and then on the way over the bridge, I called my boy, and he was like, hey, they're offering me this job over here at this spot. And I was like, what is it? He's like, oh, this place. I was like, what? So I've been at Google all week training. Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy. Yo, they got a DeLorean meeting room at Google.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like a DeLorean. It's fucking sick. Yeah. So I've just been in this whole tech world. And by the way, I'm hiring an executive chef.
Oh yeah.
If I know
So
someone.
if you know someone, yeah. 120 smackers, you know what I'm saying? NSF, baby. Let's go. I'm building a world-class team here. Who you think it was? Who you thought it was?
Fuck.
Who you thought it was? Let's
Shit.
say,
I might know a guy.
yeah, let's go. For real. That's a real thing. Sometimes I don't believe it. I look in the mirror, I'm like, come on. But then I'm like, hey,
Shit.
you know what I mean? Came with credentials out here. So whatever.
I bet.
Don't matter.
Someone out there is getting an offer.
Yeah. Somebody, send them my way. It's a different ball game, but it's a game that I'm interested in learning how to play. Because it's different than anything I've ever done. Right?
Yeah, we're like, oh, how do you make money in food? Like,
Yeah.
there you go.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
Exactly. Yeah. But it always,
Cold world we live in.
I always love hotels, like big hotels. And that shit makes me like very crazy. I want to do that.
You like doing?
Yeah, I want to do, like at the end of my life when I'm like an old chef, that's where I'm going to be. I'm going to be at some fucking whatever the Ritz-Carlton at 2050. All old and just like fucking, you know, like still on the line, but everything doesn't come out on time. So I'm like upset. You know?
You got your own printer.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody else is, like digitally plugged in.
Yeah, everybody is like, it's like he still reads his own tickets. You know?
It's crazy about like artificial intelligence. Like there's nothing, I mean, there's little things here and there in the cooking world and like robots that do coffee and art lattes and stuff like that. But like in the creative sense, like why has nobody yet like done something that you just say, okay, I have this ingredient, I have this material, I have this time. What can I do with this?
Chef, that is exactly what the people that I work for do. There is a program.
Oh man.
It's called Sous Chef. It's on
Really?
ChatGPT-4. I can say, I got onions, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
I
Charcoal,
need a dish.
30 minutes.
Yeah,
No fucking
boom.
way.
And they'll write you a whole
And
recipe.
oh my God.
Straight up.
What kind of shit? Like,
Dude, it's, I mean, all right, I got another right here.
oh wait.
It's crazy.
check it out.
And you're thinking about ideas of doing stuff. It's just everything's
GPT.
going to be done by
It's
itself. It's crazy.
Sous Chef. So this is literally
Chef.
the company that I work for.
What?
Sous Chef.
So ChatGPT is like AI
have-
animated answers.
I have onions, chicken. What else?
Carrots.
Eggplant.
Pomegranate.
Pomegranate.
That's difficult.
It's a hard word. I'm sorry. I'm like, what's the longest word I can
I
give
fucking
you?
spelled the shit out of that.
Let's go.
I spelled it correctly. Okay, that's it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
30 minutes.
Curious on the foods you
30
love and
minutes.
ingredients you have. He already knows the foods
Where are you
that
cooking
love.
it?
Let's see.
Wait, so
This is crazy. Like all these
Like
Live shows, you
I
know?
straight up, my boy.
delightful selection of ingredients.
How about a pomegranate glazed chicken with sautéed eggplant? It's a dish that balances the sweetness of pomegranate with the savory depth of chicken, complemented by the earthy notes of eggplant. Here's a brief sketch of the recipe. Pomegranate glazed chicken. Sauté chicken pieces in a pan until golden. In a bowl, mix pomegranate juice, a hint of garlic, a touch of vinegar, and a whisper of honey and a sugar for a glaze. This should say a whisper of honey. Pour the glaze over the chicken and simmer until it thickens. Oh, okay.
Holy shit.
Damn. And straight up, yeah. Would you like a detailed recipe or shall we proceed to creating a grocery list based on these ingredients?
Imagine like people start doing dishes like this and get a star. Is it a star
They
for
will.
Yeah, they will.
Bro, so
it's gonna happen.
Wait, isn't that what
yeah.
Bad Bunny just did in one of his albums? He made an AI generated song. I think it's called Monaco.
I saw something.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
think Monaco is an AI generated song.
That's so crazy.
And there was like a lot of back and forth about it because people were like, I don't know, like, are you even a fucking
Person.
I don't know, is that chef who owns wine?
Chef who owns wine shop in Oakland. It's going to draw me a picture of this right now.
No fucking way, bro.
Yeah, check it out. Look, it's creating the images.
What do you mean?
This is the crazy shit that's happening right now in the world. Like, the people are going, this is like Google was in 2000. Like, people are going crazy.
Wait, what?
This is an invented image. It doesn't exist.
Straight up, no,
It's
it
not
doesn't
a
exist.
person.
This is just what they do. But yo, doesn't that look like you though? A little bit. A little bit. Come on.
That's crazy.
Right?
That's crazy.
So yeah, so that's ChatGPT right there.
That's insane.
Yeah. So they basically were a startup, and Elon Musk started the company with a couple other dudes or whatever, and then Microsoft like invested, and now they're worth 90 billion. So yeah,
It was started by Elon Musk.
yeah, Elon Musk and a couple other heads, and then now, yeah, we're about to do this shit, and I was like, you guys want a world class motherfucking dining in here?
Wow.
Like, are you sure? That's what I'm gonna do.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you're that guy now.
Fuck yeah,
This motherfucker's an AI chef now.
straight up, bro.
That's crazy.
Straight up.
Yo, congrats, man. That's
Yeah,
massive.
no, it's fucking, it's cool. It's different. I feel like
No big deal.
hey, whatever. I can't say that because I feel like for the last year I've been like, I'm opening a restaurant. I'm over here, and then it's like doesn't work out, and I'm like, what the fuck, Dios? Like, like testing me, and so now I'm like, I'm good. I take the ferry to work. Fucking yeah, man. Every
That sounds
morning
so
I'm on
beautiful.
the ferry, like fucking calm and
you
shit.
listen to music?
Wind in my hair, yeah. Listen to music, listen to podcasts, make posts, like whatever. It's dope. I'm living that dope life right now.
Fuck
know?
yeah.
I'm coming into dinner now because
You are?
yeah, your boy's getting paid now, baby. I'm coming in.
Oh, man.
That's why I could do this kind of shit, It's like, that's what I said. I was like, I'm going to do this job and I'm going to do this fucking show. Take this
Fuck
shit to the
yes.
next level.
Let's go. Yeah, dude, literally text me whenever you want to come in. Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to do it. I'm going to come into your spot too. I don't give a fuck. How do you come? Do I got to stay there? Or
Yeah,
what?
how do I,
You
how
can
do,
come for
Yeah, how do we
dinner.
come? Is
wait,
it?
I can come in for dinner?
Yeah.
And you guys are cooking
Yep.
your food?
Now from Thursday to Sunday because it's winter.
Oh, Thursday?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Thursday
I
to
could do a
Sunday.
Thursday.
Oh, that's not
I
bad.
could do a Thursday.
Let's go.
I'll come
Okay.
up there and stay in the cabin.
Yeah. Renewed
Check out
cabin.
Guerneville.
Oh, yeah.
Guerneville's pretty dope. It's got that
Joe, I'm
little.
about to take you to
Beautiful.
It's got that boot
this
store,
Thursday. Can we go
There's a
this
boot
Thursday?
shop
Are you
over
guys
there, I
open this
think.
Thursday?
Yeah.
leather store.
Oh, we're coming through.
Let's go.
We're coming through.
Coming through.
It's done.
Let's
It's done.
go.
We're coming to Guerneville.
It's done. What made you guys come down tonight? Just to have dinner?
Have dinner. It's Snail
Oh,
Bar.
yeah.
First time. Oh, man.
Oh, shout out Snail Bar.
Yeah. That's why.
Worth a special detour? Hey?
Eh.
Huh?
Yeah, Michelin.
Yeah, baby. Hey, if you get it, don't give it back, baby. Just take that shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give that shit back.
Yeah. No, don't.
I'm gonna give it back.
At least keep it for like 6 months.
Nah.
Just keep it. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
wanna
Just
think
like
One night.
yeah, one
Back
night.
with the-
I'll sleep with it on the pillow, and then
Just throw it out like a cheap whore.
I think like
Jesus.
3 days later we throw it out like a cheap whore.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I just fuck dude. It's literally like almost like my worst nightmare to become a place that like people don't think that is like accessible.
Right.
Like everyone, like even now, people are like, "Oh, it's expensive. Oh, it's expensive." I'm like, dude,
Wait, you
it
gotta
is,
pay.
but I'm like, it is what it is. Like,
You gotta
it's
pay
like,
people, man.
bro, right now, a fucking oyster wholesale is like $1.50, and we're supposed to live on like under a 30% markup. Like, it's like, it's like, what the fuck? Like, are we supposed to do?
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh, well, $12 now costs this. And you just put it on the menu because that's like even like the minimum which you can sell these things for.
Mhm.
And people still complain. They're like, it's so expensive. And I'm like, maybe don't go out. You know?
You can't afford it.
Well, it's just,
Damn.
it is what it is.
Hey, it's whatever, man.
Same shit with wine. Like we're a bottle shop and also a wine bar. And, the percentage that we mark up our shit is like 0.7. It's like, well, it's like 1.7 markup, which is like, it's a wine shop. It's literally like, you guys had some amazing wines tonight. Those wines, I should have charged you guys like $2,000 just in wine. I mean, it's 2016. They had, some 2016 Bistrotage from Charles Dufour. They had some Guerneville Negociant, like Chardonnay. Sorry, it was Gamay and Chardonnay. They had some Sauvignon from 2016 from François Rosette Martin. They had amazing wines.
Damn. Just pulling out all the stuff. Well, you got to Mugaritz family.
Yeah, no,
Mugaritz gang
we talked
over
about
here.
you guys during lineup. Everybody knew who you were.
Yeah.
It means a lot. It means a lot that you guys would come. I genuinely think you guys are like amazing cooks, and I think you guys are future.
We're going to get your boy on here
I know.
Yeah, not even.
on the show.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I mean it. I think you guys are. Like, I remember watching, for example, Nacho one time, like, just make a loaf of bread casually. It's like, I was like, I'm gonna eat some bread and butter. Like, it's already, the bread's already there. There's a baguette on the table. It's like, nah, I'm like a fresh loaf. It's like, he'd been at the house for like a couple of days. Like, it was just like already had. It was just like, it's just like in him. To be a cook. Cook even like at home when his downtime just like picks up and just like, next thing you have
Fires
a
on the floor.
Yeah. Next thing there's a fire outside and he's like running back and forth making like the stock for the heads and everything.
Right.
It's crazy. It's like some people just have it, this instinct, to just like, yeah, to just do it 24/7.
The hospitality bone, baby. She
Yeah.
never sleeps.
I would say like definitely Nacho was somebody that came in and I was just like, oh shit, like some good kids coming through. Well, because you guys' year, I feel like there was strong people like you, and oh my God, but there was some people. But there was like, I feel like a lot of new young blood, and I was like, oh shit, I don't know where this shit's going. Like the people, like the new generation of cooks. I'm a little scared.
What do you think happened? Why do you think they changed so much? Do you think it's pandemic?
I know. I just think generally, I feel like people are a lot more emotionally intelligent and aware of these things, because ultimately, like, they're not bad things. To be aware of your time and your value and be respected, and
That's all good, actually.
it's all like,
That's
It's
good
what
thing.
it should be, right?
it's all great things, like, to be acknowledged and respected. It's just like, it all sounds like, this is so good, But, I feel like our generation, and even before us, a lot of this old school kung fu, like teachings and technique was kind of held, where like, it's like, I'm sure like whoever Margella's, like even just in fashion, for example, like I'm sure Margella's teacher was like not nice to him and demanded a lot and was mean and like kind of ruthless, which, it's like you face that like fight or flight moment where you're like, do I fucking give up or do I fucking overcome and achieve? And then, you're the great. And like, I feel like if people are not challenged to that like level, maybe you'll never find that moment.
Right. So I think what you're saying, and I agree, we should have places still, restaurants still like that.
It's a thin line. It's we were talking about this like earlier at dinner, that like, we would work literally from like 8 a.m. to like 12 a.m.
One day off.
and it was a full day. You get 2 meals and you get a little break in between to maybe take a nap.
Sometimes, 10 minutes nap.
10-minute nap. But sometimes after service, a lot of times after service, you have to go outside and then deep clean every like 9th pan or metal
Like
container
an hour.
for like an hour.
At least.
And it could be in the rain. It could be fucking shit cold outside, and you're out there after a full day. It's like doing this shit, cleaning it, just cleaning a grill. at night, just like, what the fuck
That
is
doesn't
going
happen
on?
anymore.
That kind of shit doesn't happen anymore. And, but the thing is, like, it's like there's these things that made us stronger. But in that moment, you're like, fuck, this sucks. But nowadays, like, none of these kids can be put through shit like that. Like, there's no way. What? You're like so canceled. You're canceled, and like, nobody's even trying to achieve shit like that these days. So like, I don't know. It's so I'm like, what is the future gonna be like? What are these kids? What is the future of gastronomy look like if people are not being?
There's no discipline.
If there's no discipline,
Right.
Well,
you can't have consequences anymore. There's no consequences.
there's no consequences. You can't really reprehend someone like maybe people used to reprehend us.
Yeah.
Not that it was a good thing, but
Not that it was a good thing.
even though it's like just very different now.
Yeah.
And how to not reproduce also, like everything that we learned, how to, that it works because you can get things working and you can get the best out of people and you can get like the strong people out of it. But how do you get the strong people out of it without being that way? And how to make people like move fast? How do you make people like react? How do you make people understand without all that?
I mean, I'm still like
With kindness, it's hard. It's not.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah,
hard because
it's way
you
harder.
have it inside because you've been through it. But who hasn't? How do they have the reaction? How do they do without having the experience?
for example, like when I opened Snail, like I had to really. It's nobody teaches you how to have a management style. It's something that like I just try to be myself 24/7. I'm like I've always been serious in the kitchen, like because I'm doing a lot, like I'm trying to like focus, so everybody kind of knows that like in the kitchen, that like I take it serious. So I feel like leading by that example of like it meaning a lot to you is kind of how I lead that kitchen, where like I make everyone make sure that they're proud of the things that they're making. So, and I make sure that they know that integrity is so important in our workplace because things are so simple that it's like they're either right or they're wrong, and I think that that's the way that I try to teach. Ultimately, I feel like sometimes they when I'm mad, they feel disappointed, but I'm glad they do because that's a lesson. Because like you should know by now, like through teachings, that we've been working on, that like that this is too thick or this is too thin or this is too raw or this is too cooked or whatever the case is, But I don't, and I speaking of managing styles, like I rather have tough conversations with people one-on-one and away from everybody. I don't like to demean anyone in front of anybody because I feel like probably just go on automatic defense mode, and then B, it's just not nice to do. I'd rather just have a upfront, honest conversation about things that are bugging me and not just like snap randomly on the whole fucking thing and like, scream and shit. Like and just go crazy, which is what we've seen.
Right.
Through all of our careers.
Yeah.
People just go fucking ballistic.
Shit still happens. I did
motherfuckers go,
Everybody.
well, we were thought that was the way.
Yeah. I did a temp job on a cruise ship out here in San Francisco Bay. And this dude's name was Emmanuel, and he opened every Planet Hollywood on Earth. What? He was like the chef of Planet Hollywood. He's just like, I opened every Planet Hollywood. I'm like, all right. He's like yelling at motherfuckers in there. And we're like off the coast of San Francisco, just on this like cruise ship, like doing this banquet. And he didn't give a fuck. I was like, damn, this is like old school. He's like throwing boxes of produce on the table. He's like, cut the carrots, and when you're done, cut the radishes. And I was like, what the fuck? I kind of liked it. You know, that was how sick it was. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, this is kind of cool. But then I was like talking to the lady next to me, and she's like, yeah, I'm a school teacher from Honduras. And I'm like, oh no, let me show you how to cut. You know, yeah, crazy out here, man.
I hear you use one of my knives.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, for real. They're like with the temp knives, like they're gonna cut themselves, man. Like this lady doesn't know. She's teaching second graders last week. So it'd be, man. And so I like how you phrase that. Like, how do you get the best out of someone without fear, basically, right? Because that's what you're using.
Motivator is.
Yeah, what your motivator is.
Yeah.
I don't know the answer, to be honest with you. And I think that it's weird, like working in different scenarios too, because like fine dining is one thing, and then you go to casual restaurants, like another expectation.
I feel like giving people a sense of purpose, it's what can link the two, you know, which is just going through working, because everybody has to work. It's just how our society is. And, you know, if you're going to work, if somebody makes you feel like what you're doing has purpose, I feel like that's everything.
Mm-hmm. Very true. I mean, I also think it's part on the employee's part too. You know what I mean? Like they gotta wanna, because also I feel like you have some employees that are like, make me feel good. Like, like I came in a bad mood. Like, make me happy today.
50-50.
Like, hey, chef, you didn't teach me anything today. Like, what the fuck do you mean?
Yeah, at the same
Like-
time, there's people that they expect that you will be there every day saying, "Hoy, Andres, you made an incredible work."
Nobody tells me that.
But you know, people are expecting that. And there's time that if you're not doing a good job,
We're not going to
I
say
will not
anything.
yelling to you, but I will not tell you that. Like, and that's a part too. Like, will not happen.
Yeah, you're right. You gotta accept that some shit is just not good. If it's not good, it's not good. I don't know what to tell you. You know. Also, if you're doing the same menu like for 2 weeks in a row, like, come on. Part of you is like, hey, okay, yeah, we get it. There's no new innovation that's gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless you're like looking for it, but it's different. Like your kitchen is different from these restaurants out here. They're scared to innovate. They will not innovate.
Yeah.
We got to Snail Bar, and so she comes to the table, the girl that got us in.
Oh, Devin, yeah.
Yeah, Devin.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, oh, so the menu is here, because we change it a lot, sometimes in the middle of service, so this is the best way we have. Like, instead of printing menus, we just have a código
A
QR.
little QR code,
Yeah,
because we can update it
in the middle of
through
service.
the whole night.
Bro, that's the best way to
that's the
be.
best.
Perfect.
That's the
Well,
best.
we could. At first, it was like no menu. Then it was like, oh, we're gonna start printing menus with this nice paper and shit. But I'm like,
Yeah.
Pop, 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 pop.
bro, I come up with dishes on the fly sometimes if I have to. I'm like, there was crazy nights where we're like fucking selling out of everything, and I'm like, fuck, it's like 7:30. And I'm just like, fuck, like, what do we have? Some anchovies, some potatoes, like a little Kewpie, you know, boom, boom. You just make it up.
There you go.
You know, we had to. Next, you know, you got 15 more orders of something. You sell it at like $18 or some shit. Like,
There you go.
it's money.
Gone. Let's go, baby.
That's, you know, yeah. So it was like, that's the best we could do. Because we have a chalkboard, so we like move shit around there. But every table coming in at once, like, I mean, it's like the worst shit is like when you read a paper, you like, let's say the waiter comes in, she's like, oh, here's the menu, cool. You're like, everybody's talking about the table. You're like, I'm gonna have a steak. Fuck yeah. She comes by, can I have to get the steak? I don't have the steak anymore. You're like, fuck, man.
Worse.
Yeah, you're already like.
Already started.
I
not,
it already started
not
not good. You know, it's like it fucking took me 15 minutes to decide on this fucking if I want to eat meat. You know? And like, yeah, it sucks. It's a bad feeling. It's unprofessional.
I hear that.
It happens to me at nice restaurants with their fucking wine menus. I'm like, come on, guys, you hear me out there? Fucking got 3 stars. take the wines off your list if they're sold out.
Right. That shit probably cost them so much to reprint.
Reprint the Bible.
Dude, reprint the fucking you gotta. That's how it be.
Keep
Those
track of your
places, man.
inventory. You know, that's all I'm saying. You know?
Right.
Like, you know how long it takes to choose a bottle of wine?
That happens
like
a lot.
If you know what
Yeah.
you're looking at and you're like got a Bible in front of you and it fucking takes you 30 minutes to choose a bottle, you know, you're like, that one, we don't have that one. Like,
Sorry, try
I
again.
see you're already like mid.
Yeah, they're like, for
middle
your
of the
6th
meal.
course.
Like, fuck, man, come on.
That's funny. Damn. Roasting the 3 stars out here, huh?
I'm just not roasting. I'm just saying, you know, check yourself.
You got to. You got to. Sometimes though, it's like the same sommelier in the same place for like 20 years. Like I can't imagine there's a lot of people that are always like forward moving and thinking. You know, that only happens at some restaurants.
Oh yeah, I mean my quote unquote Sam, aka Carlos, he's our beverage director and our GM. And I feel like his wine program right now is really, really incredible. Like you guys, I feel like saw a little bit of it today, but it's like whichever at this point, like the amount of wine that we have accumulated through this past years, like it's really taking shape to be just like a truly incredible cave. Like we're launching actually like tomorrow, like a online website, like where people can now get the kinds of wines that we sell at the restaurant just like shipped to their door.
That's so fun.
Damn, so like a wine club.
We've had a wine club since we opened, but it's more of a wine shop online. Yeah, so we're launching our online wine shop tomorrow.
What is the logistics of that, like shipping wine and shit? Do you guys take care of any of the shipping?
Literally, like one of the people sitting in this room right now created the whole website.
Created the whole masterminded the whole thing.
Everything, every illustration, every photograph, every description, every taste note, the drawing to each tasting note, like literally the shipping logistics of it, taxes, weight, she fucking did it all. Shout out Jewel.
Damn. Shout out Jewel.
Literally.
How long did that take you?
The GOAT.
3 months. Damn. Yeah.
And we're like, we need it by Monday.
Yeah.
Every Monday.
Every Monday. We need it by Monday.
No, she hit the deadline.
Yeah. That's dope.
Yeah.
It takes a team.
Incredible. Launching tomorrow. Yeah.
And
Hey, now you guys can get Snail Bar wine where you live.
what's the website?
Literally.
Horseville.
Well, it's just Snail Bar. Shop.snailbar.com.
Shop.snailbar.com?
Oh, I think if you just go to Snail Bar, like if you just go to the Snail Bar website, you could just direct yourself to the shop. Yes.
No, you can't. Boom. So let's get it right. What are we doing here? Shop.snailbar Oakland.
Shop.snailbaroakland.com.
Boom. There you go. There you go. You gotta know. We want to buy wine. I want to buy wine. I don't like shopping no more. I don't go out shopping.
Yeah. No, but we'll have it linked into our regular website too, where there'll be a shop section and it will redirect you to the main shop.
Right. Snail Bar. After she worked for 3 long months, she's jotting in her notebook. She's like, need to do this tomorrow.
She's like, must direct original website to shop.
Right, exactly. The whole shop has gone
must
down
double
because
check.
we changed it.
It was really cool to watch her work and be in like watching her, Carlos, and Tiffany, who designed the website, who's Jules' friend, works for Apple. Just watching them work and put that whole thing together was sick.
That's tight. It takes a family for restaurants, It's a whole team behind it.
Yeah, soon we'll be able to ship like around the United States too.
Okay.
Yeah, just
International or not?
not just in the U.S.
Is that next?
I mean, we don't know what I gotta call it ABC and find out.
Okay. Heard that. So in terms of the wine list, like, you know, for the most part, all the restaurants in a certain part of town or in the city, they're all going to get from the same reps, right? So how do you make your wine list different? Do you have special partnerships with some of your reps? Are you like reaching out to owners of the wineries themselves? Like,
You know, we, like me and Carlos definitely have special relationships with all of our reps. You know, we're homies with them all. But we're first and foremost consumers. You know, we've been drinking wine for so long that we know exactly the patterns of certain producers. You know, we know how to read, like, you know, like if it was a cold vintage, if it was a hot vintage, how's the wine tasting, you know, because a lot of shit we buy, and like, we know this wine is not ready, but in 2 years it will be really beautiful. So we'll store it aside. We buy, you know, we bring in some shit ourselves. Like, you know, if I'm going on a trip, I'll bring in some cool stuff to be able to just sell it to homies and, you know, some black market shit here and there. You know, we get the bag.
keep it interesting, baby. Keep it interesting.
Yeah, people can come in.
Yeah.
They really, like, I mean, sky's the limit. Like, if you want a bottle of Jack Celos, like, we got you.
Speaking of that, I meant to ask you about the Slug location. I know you guys did a first.
I'm done.
No more. Not in that building at all. No, you guys did a party for First Friday.
That was so lit. That was so crazy.
That's why I was like, they might be doing events over there.
No, it's like I can, but it's a lot of responsibility, and I would have to hire somebody to like just do that, and it's complicated. It's complicated. I just like, at the end of the day, I'd rather just focus on Snail.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you think that at some point when you first opened Snail, you were like, all right, let's fucking do another restaurant, and then after doing another restaurant, you're like, eh?
Yeah, no, for sure. I think that after, you know, the second restaurant, I wasn't even trying to do that. I was like, the opportunity just kind of came.
Right.
So then I couldn't say no. But then for sure, while I had it, even just at the early stages, I was like, fuck, I don't know if having two to move. I just like,
it's a lot, man.
if I'm not there,
Somebody has to be.
it's like,
Right.
it's really tough.
You feel guilty all the time.
I did feel guilty.
Yeah.
I felt like, you know, like people are coming to have an experience curated by me, and I wasn't there to provide that. And I genuinely I don't really know if it's possible. You know, if people do it, but it's like, how many times do you go to some of these places and you're disappointed by what you experience? You know, like I don't know how people can have that many restaurants. I really don't.
Right.
I see it, you know, I know like people like Alain Ducasse have multiple 3 Michelin star restaurants.
Right.
You know, people,
That shit's crazy.
that's insane.
Building
Insane
a
that you
team
could do
and
that.
trusting and making
Right.
sure that they're going to do the job
For
as good or
gener-
better than
He's
you,
a
like
fucking
when you're not
businessman,
there.
you know, he's
For
a-
generations.
Yeah, it's
For
incredible.
generations.
It takes like, yeah,
Crazy.
that takes like
That dude's on a whole other level.
whole family's got to work for you in order for that to happen.
That dude's just on a whole other level.
Yeah.
You know, to have a group, you know, to like that big, just like of 3
Right.
stars, 2 stars, 1 stars is crazy.
And there's that, and then there's the Michael Mina way, where you can just fucking just
Cash
throw
cow.
your name everywhere. Fucking just open the shit. Who cares what it is?
What's
I don't
going
give a
on over
fuck.
there?
It's just like,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, somebody knocks on your door with a bag, and
yeah. I mean, shit. If I was him, I'd take it too. You know, fuck it.
Vacation
Like,
of
it's
life.
not, somebody will run it. They'll
mean,
find a
that's-
sous chef.
it's tough. I don't know. It's like I personally like. I don't think I would say yeah. Like if somebody knocked on my door tomorrow and was like, "Hey, here's fucking 5 million," like, you know, let's just open up 200 restaurants with their name on it, I would say no.
Right.
I just like money like that. It's like it doesn't like I'm not. I don't want it to define who I am.
Right.
You know, like I rather just do what I'm doing and be proud of that than live some fake ass life where everyone goes to my restaurants and they're all garbage. And I like live in this fake reality surrounded by material things. Yeah. I don't know. Fuck that.
Have you found that people in the community are fake friendly to you because you are Andres from Snail Bar? Because I know that shit happened. It used to happen in Costa all the time.
Yeah, I know.
So I'd only imagine.
I mean, 1,000%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird.
Yeah, it's fucking definitely weird.
It's a small town.
Yeah, it is a small town. I don't even know though, man. I don't spend time over here like that. Like, where are you at when you're not at Snail Bar? Like, where are you going out? Where are you at in Oakland?
Honestly, like, I'm either like ordinaire, just like casually drinking wine in the afternoon. You find me in the corner with Jules smoking weed and drawing on her notebook, or
There you go.
or we're like eating sushi or
Donde?
mujiri.
Oh,
The best, most affordable omakase meal you can have.
okay.
Period. Like,
He knows
it's
the
like,
spots.
I mean, fucking, you could get like a $28 combo, all tsukiji, all like tsukiji market fish quality, like 8 pieces, and then like a little maki, like 6 pieces of maki. It's so good, and it's so simple, and you just like, that's it, $27, like shit that you would have had to pay hundreds of dollars.
Yeah. Oakland sometimes has Mexico City vibes. Just a little bit of it. I mean, over here, bro, the tacos over here, I don't even know the name of half these fucking places. I see them and I go.
I still think like the best tacos in the East Bay are elpaisa.com.
Ah, yeah, that place is good.
It's fucking.
There's also another place called
Ultimo
Paisa.
Baile also. Yeah,
That's not bad.
That's not the one.
I know. I went there and they were like, "No, this isn't the one." I was like, "Imagine." I was like, "Imagine working at a spot and that's your job, being like, oh yeah, no, we're not the spot."
We're not the we're not
So
the one.
then
We're
I'm
just
like,
the
once you
other
find out what the fuck they're doing down there, you know, like, Jesus. Thank you guys. Well, fuck. Thank you guys for coming on the show.
one. Yeah, dude.
Appreciate it.
So fun to catch up and
Last
hear what
minute.
you're all up to. Fuck.
Last minute.
Old friends.
No plan.
No,
No plan. Never have a plan.
no.
Number one rule to having fun.
Yeah, literally. The best things in my life have happened because I had no plan.
That's the best.
All the
Let
fucking
go.
time.
You're laying on your feet, especially if you cook. You know?
You'll be all right.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Learn
you
how
know,
to cook and you can live anywhere.
yeah. If you think about it, like you think about your guys' years at Mugaritz, but then think about all the people that went to eat there and the memories they still have of eating there when you worked there.
I have people.
And
I've
like-
met people like that.
Yeah.
That have pictures of them eating there while I was
Mhm.
there, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
And they're like, "Oh yeah, is that you?" And you're like, "Damn, that is me." But how the fuck? Like in the corner and shit. You're like,
Crazy, yeah,
yeah.
it's happened for sure. It's weird.
For sure.
Such a coincidence.
yeah. There's a lot of people out there who are like fanatics of.
But
this
then we live in
game.
it's a small gastronomical world. A lot
Yeah.
of people love dining and they go to all the places.
Yeah. You went to Noma, you said, right?
I
Recently?
did go to Noma.
How was that? What was it the first time you've been there?
It was the first time I've been.
Was it like everything that you ever thought it was? Was it like how they say?
Yes, and also no.
Okay.
Yes, like it is such a special place. Nobody, like, the experience they provide is so unique. Like, you're welcomed by the staff. The room is warm. The colors are perfect. Like the theme of the room is always like very, like, it's everything's so consciously done. And there's a story behind everything there. Like when we arrived, like the first thing at the table was like a pheasant covered in salt and just like the head sticking out, and it's just like a thing there. And it's also already like a very interesting topic of conversation because you're like, what the fuck is that? It's chicken.
Yeah.
And first thing that landed at the table was a meat course. And we're like, what the fuck? That's nobody does that.
No.
And it was a slice of the breast and then a slice of the thigh with this like hazelnut milk that had some like, I don't know what, I think it might have been spruce oil. It's like dip that, you know, you like eat it.
Yeah.
And it was so good. But there was some dishes that I was like, it's just straight up nasty, bro.
You're like, I don't know about this one. Yeah. Hey.
A little far-fetched, and maybe honestly just the organic matter of something so natural, fermentation or whatever, just like me.
Right.
Just like, but like best dish I had that night was this custard made from like roasted onion with like a canal in the middle that was like this like sunflower like raw cream thing. And then just like individually clean sunflower perfectly, like all around it, sitting on this like sunflower plate. It was so good. Just texturally, what that dish was, I was just like, fuck. So, you know, having those kind of moments to me make it worth it. Like that dish was so next level. And then also they had this like thinly wrapped omelet, just barely skin, but it filled with brain.
Right.
Like deer brain, and it was just like the most elegantly. It looked like a sheet of like paper. It was like it was, but it was just this perfect like baguette looking like omelet. But like I'll show you a picture.
That's dope.
Yeah, filled with deer brain, and it was like a deer hanging in the middle of the kitchen. And shit. It was like it's fucking sick. Now that I like think back, I'm like, damn, that was so sick. You know, so I definitely recommend anyone in the world that if you get an opportunity or a ticket to like, go, you go.
Fucking go.
You fucking go.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, shout out Renee and the whole team. That was quite an experience. And I highly recommend anyone goes, whether you like the food or not. I feel like that's what makes it interesting.
Yeah.
You know?
Fuck yeah. Shout out Kenneth Foon. My boy. I'll come see you soon. Do a podcast. Thank you, chefs. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
for
you.
sure. I'll come see you
to see you
guys
again.
at your
Yeah.
resort. Yeah, nice to see you. Fuck yeah. Come check out your food. I'll come check out your spot. You as well. You're due for a visit. Sucio Talk podcast. Fucking
Get
take
your
care,
fucking
everyone.
Sucio Talk.
We love you. Yeah, get your Sucio Talk merch. Fucking nowhere, dog. It's
Just in time
exclusive.
for the holiday.
Exclusivo. Pa que lo sepa. Okay, let's go.
Wow.
God damn.
Wow, we did it. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Have you been talking about coming here a long time ago? No.
No.
No, that literally like 2
Literally
weeks
hit me up,
ago.
like,
Yeah.
last week. It was just a coincidence. This is all a coincidence.